Welcome to the Exit 58 podcast, a show about pop culture, tech, politics, and anything else they can come up with.
Hey everybody, it's time for another edition of the Exit 50A podcast. Derek, Kaz, and Stevie.
What's going on, guys?
Stevie's here.
Yeah,
all right, Stevie.
Welcome back to the
Welcome back. Yes, our home.
Or whoever this is.
This is our home base. This is our new studio.
Yeah, it is.
Studio J, the new Studio J.
Yes, it has been a good time. We have a table now.
There is a table in here. It looks very nice.
There's a nice pizza on there.
There's a naked Hall of Famer on the table as well.
Nice nudie magazine.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, let's discuss.
I don't want to I don't even see this in our outline, but this needs to be discussed. I'm holding in my hands the ESPN The Body issue.
Yes.
Why is this necessary? On the cover is a naked Jerry Rice running through a field of dead grass with a football.
It's promoting body confidence.
Yeah, but
we know what we don't need to know what Jerry Rice looks like, right?
And the back pages is the
I didn't see that.
The chubby. Yeah, this is the big thing. It says, quote, "There is no such thing as a perfect athlete. There are so many ways to display strength and grace, grit and beauty." Lauren Chamberlain, who is a softballer, and there she is. We're looking at her tuchus, her bare tuchus right now.
Holy ghost.
I don't know why this is. I mean, I remember when I was 13 and had a Sports Illustrated subscription, and my mom would gank the swimsuit edition.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know what happened. It never came. But then my dad would give it to me. Like, I think you should have this. To make sure I didn't turn out to be like a. Whatever.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
My mom would do the same thing though. She would kind of pull it aside.
I don't know what happened to it. I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
It just didn't come.
I don't know what happened there. But speaking of, while we're on the topic, I'll bring this one up too.
Go ahead.
Yes.
So we have Derek subscribes to Men's Health magazine.
He does.
So
He's
can
a
I
man.
say
He's healthy.
So, Kaz, do you subscribe to any magazines?
I do not. No.
But Derek, you seem to still be in the sort of the old
That's
media.
old school.
Yes.
A lot of people don't do this anymore, but you're still a relatively younger guy that still does the magazine subscription.
I like Men's Health magazine. It's.
Can you read their
my
content
second favorite magazine
online?
of all time. You can. I don't like their website.
Oh, okay.
The website sucks.
Yeah.
But the problem with Men's Health magazine is typically if you were to take this to, if you were to buy this in stores.
Yeah.
And you're a dude, and you're buying this, there's typically usually half-naked dudes on here. Mm-hmm. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just.
Yeah, but it's men's health. It's not like you're not buying Playgirl.
Here's a healthy pecker right here. Check it out, boys.
But I mean, I guess I'm just. This is very old school.
Yeah.
They must have love you.
Derek is traditional in many ways, which is why I don't understand why he's so liberal, because he's a very traditional type of guy.
I believe in everybody.
Me too.
I do too.
That's interesting. Oh, what are you making a face for? How dare you?
Look,
you know what?
God designed us each differently, right?
Go to hell. What's the matter with you?
We're in his house.
What episode?
We should probably
I love you, Derek.
This is.
Where are we now?
This is episode.
This is season 3, episode 45.
Yes.
We're officially in season 3 now.
Year 3 of the podcast begins.
Wow.
Now.
Wow.
Shockingly.
We have big plans, right?
We do. We're gonna try to bring you, our loyal listeners, some more hard-hitting content.
Yes.
This year.
Yes.
That is our vow to you.
Yes, and we have started the process, and you will be hearing in upcoming days.
Sure.
Hotep Jesus, who is a young black conservative.
Yes, an author,
Yes.
a small business owner.
Yes.
And he has a lot of interesting things to say.
Oh yeah.
A lot of things I 100% agree with.
I don't agree with a lot of the things that he says, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see where that brings us.
That's what year 3 is called.
Yeah,
that's it. It's hard to believe we're here, but
in
here
year 3, Derek's become an Eagles fan. He's wearing an Eagles shirt.
Yeah,
no, not year 3. Day 1. Day 1. Eagles fan. Mm-hmm. Day 1.
Okay. Well, anyway, so one of the
what did
last
I sent you a link today on Twitter.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah, I sent you a link talking about how, I thought maybe there was some Eagles disrespect.
Okay,
and I put
stop.
that to the side.
All right, knock it off.
Focus on the other,
knock it off. So we are, not only did we do our award show in episode 44, which was I guess the bridge episode between the two seasons.
Yes.
The 2 years. We're now in year 3 of our Lord Jesus Christ podcasting.
Amen.
One of the other things that bridged us was the annual Exit 50A hot dog eating contest, and we all apparently survived. Again, big ups, kudos to Johnny for joining us last episode and partaking, and a great showing.
Yeah.
For those who missed that one, either go back and listen to it, or I guess we'll give you the recap. Stevie and I tied for first place with 7 dogs, although I did take a bite of my 8th, but that doesn't count. We had to finish the whole thing. Derek, you matched your output from the prior year. You ate 5. Solid effort. But really, the amount of relish you ate, you probably ate about 9 hot dogs. There was actually, go back and listen to that, folks. If you haven't listened to that, go back and listen to the hot dog contest. You'll thank us. You'll thank me when you do. The amount of relish Derek uses is obscene.
I don't understand.
And it wasted time. It wasted room in your belly. It wasted calories. It wasted everything. I still don't
like
understand.
about it?
And I didn't. If you remember, do it the year before.
You didn't.
So I don't.
What do you like about it, though? What is it?
I like relish too, but I mean, not in the
Tasty,
contest.
tangy.
What is it? It's tangy. It's tasty.
Yeah, tangy.
You don't like relish, Rob?
No, I don't do that. It's not my thing.
I don't eat any vegetables, but I like relish on my hot dog and pickles on my burger.
Good. Put a little mustard and relish.
That's good.
Now I didn't do mustard and relish because
Well, you didn't have enough time.
yeah.
This isn't a
Derek was
fixin'
grinding the
bar.
mustard seeds.
Yeah.
He had his mortal and pestle out.
The
grinding.
Roy Rogers fixin' bar in here, where he's just going to be like,
So, boys, how did we feel in the aftermath? Did we get a good night's sleep? I know for me personally, I was up very late. I woke up the next morning, and the missus had to work all day that day, so it was me and a little guy home. And my 4-year-old was like pestering me all morning to do stuff, and all I wanted to do was lay there. And just like, Daddy just needs to lay down, buddy. Let me alone. I need to close my eyes, lay down.
I felt like crap, but I got up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And went and worked out because I had to.
I got up and ran to, and my wife's like, "What are you doing? That's not a good idea." I was like, I did it last year, and I remember thinking, I can't do it, but then I did it last year. I said, I have to do it this year, if nothing else, to just kind of get to something, moving inside of me to try and, eat up some of these calories and stuff.
I couldn't do anything. I didn't work out until late in the day. I just did not feel good. I actually left the office because you got to remember too.
You OD'd on relish.
So I'm doing that, and we're doing these.
Yeah.
And
what is these? Miller Brewing?
Sodas.
The sodas will get you.
Tito's soda.
Yeah, Tito's. You were doing Tito's.
So I was drinking that. I was drinking iced tea. I was eating and drinking all kinds of stuff.
You were.
And I just felt like trash.
Flaxseed.
Next day. So I left work.
Okay.
Did you take a duty at work?
No, well, I'll
Oh!
No, wait a minute.
Yes, you did.
I knew this was going to come up.
Did you bring the poopery with you?
No, I did. Look, I'm not talking about this.
Stevie sent an obnoxious, the dirty hot dog, bubbling hot dog cauldron.
It almost made me throw up. I actually left work.
Made me hungry.
I actually left work, walked to Starbucks, and
Walk to Starbucks. That's
Yeah.
like 1,000 miles away.
Yeah, where the hell's Starbucks?
Barnes & Noble.
Oh, I was
Barnes
gonna
& Noble that has like a little Starbucks cafe.
Oh, okay.
From the station?
Yeah, from the station, yeah.
You're sick.
Yeah, I did that. So I went in and I have reintroduced coffee into my life. So I went there and got Starbucks coffee. The worst.
You vommed?
I didn't vom, but it was not good.
No, can I say I was like in the hot dog aisle on the weekend? I couldn't get near them.
Do you genuflect?
I had I didn't want any parts of them.
I can't look at a hot dog now.
Yeah,
I ate so many hot dogs during my vacation and the week or two after that. It was so good.
You're brave.
I just loved them so much. Nothing could turn me off to hot dogs.
Well, so meanwhile, we ate what we ate during our short span. But Joey Chestnut, what did he eat? 72?
74.
74 hot dogs.
It's
How
pretty
do you
good.
do that?
In 15 minutes. That's pretty good.
Crazy.
How do you do
That's like 5 hot dogs a minute. And we ate, Stevie, you and I struggled to eat 7 in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
and he ate 5 per minute.
That's so crazy.
If he ate like 10 hot dogs in 10 minutes, I'd say that's an impressive accomplishment.
No, he does some other really gross eating contests too. It's not just hot dogs. He does like hard-boiled egg eating, which turned gross. You want to talk about vomit? That's gross.
That is bad.
Like I've seen people do like Swedish meatball contests.
I love Swedish meatballs, though.
Do you really?
Oh, I love
Would you do a contest with those?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay, let's do that next episode.
Would you do that, Derek?
Swedish.
What is one food, Derek? That I know you're not the biggest hot dog guy. What if you had to choose a food to do right now as an eating contest? What would you choose? Chicken fingers, chicken nuggets, mozzarella sticks,
fingers or nuggets.
Fingers.
Yeah.
Okay,
we did nuggets.
We kind of did that.
Yeah.
When he used to be on our show, Rob won that one.
Yes, he did.
How about you, Stevie? What would you choose for your eating contest?
You know what? Well, the meatball thing is not a bad thing.
Really?
It's not. But I had there was an idea I had for a food contest.
Oh.
Did I send it to you? I thought I sent it to you for one of our ideas.
Do tell.
Well, our head writer said, why didn't we do like a pizza contest this year?
Oh.
Or wings, or like something like chicken wings, because that's summer food.
Wings is expensive, though.
Yeah, I guess, well, they want to see us do something.
Okay.
So
who's they?
The writer.
Jay and Deptford?
Yeah. So maybe pizzas. We talked about
We did talk about doing like a Little Caesars, because that would be the most cost effective. You get the $5 hot and ready.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
That would
All
be
right, let's do that. Let's schedule that for later this summer.
Derek's weekends, hot and ready. All right. So, but speaking of hot dogs,
I beg your pardon.
let's get to LeBron in LA.
Oh,
right?
so
LeBron James is later days.
he shunned the process,
What's the process,
and jumped. Now, see, this makes for us to be allies, though, because we can both hate LeBron James because he's on our mortal enemy, the Los Angeles Lakers.
There is no question that as a Sixer fan, the pecking order of enemy. Okay, and this is a true test to figure out who's a Sixer fan and who's not. There are only two teams that I will throw off of a cliff in 0.2 seconds. The Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. They've always been in the way of us doing stuff, whether it's being bad, whether it's being good, no matter what it is, they're always in the way. And this is another situation where the Lakers are in the way, and Magic Johnson, who has haunted the Sixers literally since the moment he stepped into the NBA.
Is it my imagination, though, or is the team that, as it's currently constituted in Los Angeles, look like a really sucky team with LeBron on it?
It does.
It's like the Cavaliers West, pretty much, without the shooters. At least in Cleveland, you had Korver and you had Kyle. You had guys who could shoot. This Lakers team, Rajon Rondo, they signed. What's he going to do with LeBron James on the floor?
I heard some pretty unique conspiracy theories. One that, if you remember, and I didn't think about this at the time, if you remember, the Cavs made some big moves middle of the year.
Well, quote unquote big moves, and then by playoff time, people are like, oh, these players suck.
So
meanwhile, they were supposed to bring them to the championship.
And all those guys came from the Lakers.
Oh.
So some people were thinking that he did that to get the guys out of L.A. that he didn't want to play
absurd.
with. That's absurd.
Who suggested that?
I saw it on Twitter.
Stop looking at Twitter then.
There is, I think the account is called B-Ball Breakdowns that showed what would happen if LeBron played with certain teams. And he was not, structurally for what the Sixers are right now, he was not a good fit.
Okay, so, screw LeBron. On a scale of 1 to 10, how crushed are you that the process did not bring LeBron to Philadelphia? On a scale of 1 to 10,
4, because I never thought it was really going to happen.
Did you want LeBron to be in Philadelphia? You did, didn't you?
I did.
Because you got a free championship.
Yeah, my want was an 8 or 9 because I don't look. Unlike the NFL, where it's about the dynasty more so, in the NBA, like if you win one, fine. Like in the NFL, if you win one, it's like cool, but you didn't win any more after that. Like that's how it works.
It's interesting.
With the NBA,
haven't there been far more dynasties in basketball than the NFL though?
Yes, and that's why it's important to win one if you can.
Okay.
Like I don't need to, I don't need to go on these super runs of 3 in 4 years or
for
5.
NBA.
I don't need that. I need one. That's all I want. That's it. I want one championship for the Philadelphia 76ers. That's all. I don't need to. My place in history, great.
Good luck with that.
It's a shame you're not going to see one. That's too bad.
Yeah,
buddy.
I know. Good luck with that.
Stop.
It's too bad.
I want one. I don't need 6 and 9.
How about those Celtics
5 and
summer
7.
league?
I tell you, Rob,
Celtics summer league
as
was good.
awesome as the Celtics were last year, and they were one game away from the NBA Finals.
Beautiful.
They're going to be even better this year because
wait.
their two best players are coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so
So
good.
that
I
was
can't
Sixers
wait.
Celtics this year is going to be amazing.
It's going to be so great.
That was my favorite part of the LeBron stuff.
Christmas Day, Sixers Celtics.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, it probably will not be that.
Well, it's going to be Lakers versus either the Celtics or Sixers Celtics. That's my prediction.
Yeah. I would think. If they're smart, they should do Celtics Lakers. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want any part of LeBron on Christmas Day. Let's say that. But my favorite part was the reaction that everyone had to LeBron leaving the East.
All right.
It's like, all right, we're in the finals.
That's right. Celtics.
Sixers fans,
No.
Celtics fans.
Yes.
The article,
Knicks
Celtics fans have a reason.
Nets fans.
Toronto celebrating.
Wizards fans.
Wizards
Knicks.
fans. Everyone's like, we're out of LeBron jail now.
Yeah, it's true.
The article that was on NBC, the NBC Sports Philly site was the Sixers are one step closer to the NBA Finals now that LeBron's out of the East.
Sure, so are the Atlanta Hawks. Everyone's one step closer. That's right. This is going to be the next Celtics dynasty here.
They're
I can't
on the
wait.
verge.
This is great. It's going to be so much fun. Listen, we have to give a personal special shout out right now, though.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So as we tape this, it's a Wednesday.
Yes.
Last Saturday, I had the pleasure of going to the wedding of one of our loyal listeners, Alyssa Campa.
Yes.
Who, as we record this, is in Mexico on her honeymoon.
Okay.
Oh,
bueno.
God, you went to Mexico?
Yes, she did.
Oh.
She might not get back
You
over.
afraid of getting kidnapped down there?
I don't know. I think
Drink the water. Do not drink the water.
Montezuma's revenge.
I don't know, but she's having a good time.
Good.
It was a lovely wedding outdoors, which I haven't been to a lot of outdoors weddings.
Beautiful,
in my
beautiful wedding.
life.
She had great weather.
Wonderful weather. It was tremendous.
Were you the ring bearer? What was going on?
Flower girl?
No, I was not the ring bearer or the flower girl.
Well, you were just resident drunk. Is that what you were?
I pretty much.
Oh my God!
He was a witness.
The hilarious part about the wedding, and I haven't even told her this yet, but so it's a cocktail hour. They have a beer garden there.
Okay.
I like that.
And I go outside to the beer garden and the bartender, and I look at the bartender, and I'm like, oh my God, I know who this is.
Oh, I know this.
Who was it?
The bartender was somebody who back in the day, when we were in college. Stevie, I'm not sure what college you went to, but
I think it was a Gettysburg.
Look at his shirt. Go ahead. When we were in college.
When we were in college,
Okay.
The bartender worked at the bowling alley
Yes.
that we used to go to, and remembered that we used to frequent the bowling alley every Monday night.
Okay.
And that was a good time.
She was such a good time.
Yeah, she was a fun time.
You remember the bartender from bowling night?
Kathy.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, Kathy.
You guys both have problems, man.
No. She
That's
was
why
great.
both of you all are not married, because you hung up on the bartender at the bowling alley.
Well, so let's talk about Kathy.
You're probably right about that.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. But Kathy, the bartender, two funny stories about her, and then we'll move on. But
Go ahead.
because it's about our listener. But Kathy, the bartender at the bowling alley, back in the day, she would. It was was it dollar? I think it was
Dollar pitchers,
dollar
right?
Coors Lights or dollar pitchers, whatever it was. I don't know what it was.
Popcorn.
Yeah, we would come out there, and then we'd load up the jukebox with different songs, and it was every Monday night. And next thing you know, I said, you know what? One night I was feeling a little crazy.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, and decided to load up Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight, which is what, like a 9-minute song.
Hey, he keeps going and going.
I loaded it up back to back. She decided after the second time it started playing, she had enough, so she yanked the damn thing. But she was such a good sport that like 2 or 3 weeks later, when we were graduating from graduate school, right?
Yeah.
Where was that? Coming to our end. She came out with a tray of shots. She bought us all a round of shots. That's the kind of woman that she was.
Okay,
Yes.
great story.
Yeah.
but nonetheless, it was a.
That was when Derek came up to visit me at school.
Oh, okay, yeah. At William Patterson, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Alyssa, God bless you
Yes,
and your new husband. Hope you're having a great time. And We have to get her on the show in an official capacity at some point.
Yeah, we do.
That's going to be part of our year 3 promise.
Absolutely. She fits into the decor of the show.
I was wrong about her. I initially had my misgivings about Alyssa. I will admit that, but how wrong I was. I like her better than I like you, Derek.
And she's into a lot of the ICYMI stories.
Yes,
Right up her alley. You guys love poop humor. She's into that.
She's into poo-poo humor?
Oh, yeah, for
What
sure.
a steal she is, huh? What a find she is. Her husband's a lucky man. How about that? Well, that's great. Well, I hope they have a great time. And, I'm sure she's not escaping the heat wave that we're stuck in right now going down to Mexico, but it's like not even officially mid-July yet, and everyone's grass is gold right now. So I don't know what's ahead for the rest of the summer, but I'm ready for friggin' Halloween time. Can we get done with this crap already?
We were talking about this a few days ago. It's funny. When we get to this time of year in July, I'm over the summer. I've had my fill.
After 4th of July, we need to just hit the fast forward button and get to football season in the fall.
I don't need any of the All-Star game. We need to go straight to the finish line. And the heat and just, oh my goodness, it is just too much.
Stevie, I know you are no friend of the summer heat.
Stevie hates the freaking summer. Can I tell you that?
Stevie's a fall and winter type of guy.
Stevie loves the winter time.
Yes.
I love 30 degrees, snow, bring that on.
I need the season of cornucopias and falling leaves and trick-or-treating and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm waiting for that.
This is not refreshing outside.
This is terrible. You gotta water the lawn. Yeah. It's hot. You're sweating. You gotta run the AC 24/7. It's terrible.
So we are in a new place. And
what's it take? You know what?
This should be let me
go. I'll go check it.
A new feature on our show is, here we go.
Okay, I'm going to set the over-under at 76.5 degrees.
All right, drum roll. Here we go. 76.5. We have a new feature on the show called "What's the Temperature in Derek's House?" Here we go. All right. He said 76.
Are you going over or under?
I'm going under. I think this man. So my reasoning is this man has gotten yelled at twice. He has learned his lesson.
He has indeed learned his lesson.
It's 64.
It is 72 degrees in here.
Oh, beautiful.
You know why? It's funny you say it because my underwear are not soaked with sweat right now, so that's how I know that it wasn't very hot in here.
I do the show with no pants on because it's so freaking hot in here.
I learned my lesson as soon as I went to work today.
We want you to be comfortable too.
Hit that auto button.
Attaboy.
Said, boop, turn on.
That's great.
A new feature on the show, just born now. What's the temperature in Derek's house?
Oh, it's not. It's actually almost nice in here.
Can somebody remember that for the next damn show that we record here? Please remember that, please. Yeah. So one of the things we did this weekend too, Derek, when it was nice outside, it wasn't so blazing hot, we went to a new place. Typically, you and I frequent our regular haunts.
Yes.
We typically go with what we know.
Up in Gettysburg area.
Yeah, Gettysburg. Yeah. But this new place we went to. One of our favorites, the Goose Island Brewery. Yes, Goose Island out of Chicago has opened a brewery up here in the Philly area.
That's awesome. Your favorite.
So cool. Yeah. So we grew up. We started with Green Line. Right?
Yes.
That was 2 years ago?
Yes, it was.
We switched over to the IPA that they make. And we've tried all the different things. This weekend, we get to try all the new stuff.
I got to say that, and I can't...
Let's do a quick review. Remember that they're listening.
I can't prove this.
Okay.
Are we friends with them on social media?
We are, actually.
They like our content.
Do they really?
Yes,
the
they do.
official beer of the Exit 58 podcast.
Yes.
Very nice.
So whether it's Goose Island, Philly, or the mothership in the Chicago area, thank you for your unwavering support. Much appreciated. I feel like nobody knew about Goose Island before we went to Chicago 2 years ago.
That's what we do, Derek.
Had a great time. We came back, and then all of a sudden...
took off.
Goose Island is in the Delaware Valley area.
I'd like to take credit for it.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I will gladly take credit for that.
But it was a good place.
Yes.
I will say that the beers were cold.
Yeah.
Good variety. We tried a couple different beers.
And I did not expect them to have food.
Yeah. Oh, that was a surprise.
Yeah, that was a nice surprise, and they had some tasty food.
Usual pub offerings, pub food.
Yeah, it was very straightforward stuff. I had a fried chicken sandwich. with some very good fries, and then there was a mustard bacon spread.
I like that
for the fried chicken sandwich. So that was a party.
And the atmosphere was very cool.
Yes.
Chill vibe in there. So
Yep.
I recommend, there's no booze in there. Like, you can't go liquoring it up because it's just a brewery. But it's a good time. So check it out. It's right by Sugar House Casino.
Yep.
Goose Island. There's your plug. Good times.
Boom.
boys. Yeah, we love it.
Well, one of the other places we like to routinely plug on this podcast, well, 2/3 of us do, is the wonderful...
Who's the guy who doesn't like it? I'll call him out right now.
The two Christians on the show love it.
Exactly.
Oh, great.
The man wearing his phony Eagles T-shirt right now.
Team.
Derek.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. I got to tell you about what I did. But
Oh, my God. Using the Lord's name in vain.
I
right
know,
there.
seriously. Well, let's cut to the chase. Chick Fil-A, number one, baby.
Yeah.
yes.
Number one, voted as the most beloved fast food chain in the United States, according to the American Customer Satisfaction Index in their annual survey. Not a big surprise. Chick-fil-A does everything correctly. They greet you warmly when you get into the restaurant. They say, yes, sir, no, sir, thank you. Can I get you this? Can I do that? They ask you if you need a refill when you're already seated. They bring your food out to you. They pick up your trash. They do everything the right way. And oh, by the way, the food's delicious.
Yeah. It is a great time. I love the food. I love the people. I've always been a big supporter.
You love them. Stop saying you love.
I've
You
always
don't
been a
love
big
them.
supporter.
You hate Christians.
And I have an announcement.
Oh boy, here we go.
an announcement
Here
to
we
make.
go. Drum roll. Another drum roll.
pregnant?
We're going to warm out this drummer.
No, I'm not pregnant. Soon after the creation of the Exit 50A podcast, I was in Atlanta, okay? And I went to the highest grossing Chick-fil-A
Oh,
in all of the United States of America.
okay.
It is the Chick-fil-A in Atlanta, right by where my parents have their home. And I have not been back. Not only have I not been back to that Chick-fil-A, I've not been back to Atlanta since July of 2016.
Because they don't want you there.
Apparently not.
They must have said, hey, Saul of Tarsus is here. Let's watch out.
But guess what?
What?
Coming up in a little over a week's time, I will be there live and in person at Chick-fil-A in Atlanta, and I will be filing reports.
Yes, we
for
need
the
a-
Exit 58 podcast.
We need a Chick-fil-A selfie. We need
Yes.
pictures from inside the establishment. Maybe a picture of a worker behind the counter fulfilling your order.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
That'd be
So
nice.
check out that feature. It's going to be called On the Road with Derek.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Exit 58 podcast.
Right.
On the road. 'Cause we do.
Chick-fil-A, even a heathen is allowed to eat here.
Yes. We serve heathens and Carson Wentz on Sundays when we're not supposed to.
Okay.
See, that's what we're
Okay.
talking about. Passive-aggressive
Yeah, all the
nonsense.
time.
Well, it's true. That's in the news.
All right, so you're going down there, but are we in Atlanta? I forget. Where the hell
We are in
Oh,
Atlanta.
we better be in
Yes,
Atlanta.
we
if we're
are
not
in Atlanta. Atlanta's been one of the non-Philadelphia, New Jersey strongholds.
All right, so
That's
where
right.
else are we now? Because we're checking the heat map to see what's going on with our podcast.
We haven't checked the map in a while, though, have we?
I
feel
know
like we haven't.
we have not, but
We want to take America's temperature. Bend over.
we beg your pardon. Well, we hit some new terrain this week due to our Bachelorette episode.
Okay.
And that allowed us to hit into some uncharted territories. How about Tennessee?
We weren't in Tennessee?
No.
Why not?
We were not in Tennessee.
How dare they?
We were not in Tennessee.
Okay.
We were not in New Orleans, Louisiana.
But we're now
either.
in New Orleans.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Good
Yes,
day. Good
we
day,
are
mate.
there.
Oh, wait, it's not good day, mate.
Bangor, Maine. We're in Bangor, Maine now. Yes. The upper greater Northeast has been a tough nut for us to crack.
Maritime colonies.
Yes, we are there. Portland, Oregon.
See,
We
how
are
do
now
we get
in
these?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Love this.
And see, we cross through barriers.
Yes.
We're in the conservative strongholds. We are in the liberal strongholds.
Yes.
We have a big following in San Francisco for some reason. We're
I
down
don't
in...
know. I still don't understand.
Yeah, but did our Glassboro audience grow too, you said?
Yeah. Mysteriously, our audience in the state of New Jersey has really
It's
increased.
so weird how that happened.
Well, I was saying to Stevie during our production meeting that this area, this South Jersey region, Glassboro in particular,
Yeah.
this is our Constantinople of the beginning of our empire. This is our stronghold here.
Now, I should say, since we're doling out shout-outs, a shout-out to Jess
Yeah.
Kennedy for hopping in on the Bachelorette episode. We will bring her back later on as that show hits its conclusion here in the next few
And are you
weeks.
ever going to contribute and make a damn production meeting? You don't make a single one of these things.
Well, you weren't exactly prompt today either.
Oh, yeah. But this guy's no show in meetings.
I know.
At least you know where I stand from the beginning.
That's true. He almost stood me up today, too. I started to get a little bit worried. I was sitting in my car roasting as it was already 25 minutes past 5 o'clock. I was told he was going to be there at 5.
You know, that's a Derek Jones move.
Yeah.
Saying you're going to be somewhere and show up.
I didn't want to say that, but
I know
it is what it is.
Stevie knows that firsthand.
Yeah,
Like,
Stevie does know that.
now.
That's it, man.
Want to mention that today. But anyway.
Hey, we're just getting started here, guys.
Yes.
As we have everyone's favorite segment coming at you and a couple of clicks. I believe it's called In Case You Missed It, or ICYMI.
ICYMI, in case you missed it.
Exit 58 podcast, year number trace, episode 45. It is Derek, it's Kaz, it's Stevie, here for your dining and dancing pleasure. Well, basketball is life, and the family of Bernard Matthews used his love of the Celtics so others would remember him as they do.
I like that. We like the Celtics.
We do. We love the Celtics.
Love the Celtics.
The 18-year-old Matthews
Speak
was
for yourselves.
The 18-year-old Matthews, Derek, I'm talking about it.
I would never speak for you.
Yeah. The 18-year-old Matthews was tragically killed in a shooting in June. Now, his family put together a unique display at the wake that commemorated the young man's life and love of the Celtics. Now, you're thinking, like, what? Did he just dress him up in the suit? Or
Yeah, right. Maybe a Celtics tie.
Yeah, something different. Well, Matthews' body was stationed in a recliner chair in front of a television wearing sunglasses, a Kyrie Irving number 11 alternate home Celtics jersey, and Irving-themed socks with a video game controller in his hand. That's right. So the man was basically positioned in his chair as if he were playing a video game. His favorite snacks, including cereal, Barks Root Beer, and Doritos, were placed on a side table next to him.
That's what you call brand placement.
Yeah,
I feel like we're in Wayne's World right now.
Do you believe? So if anybody's not seen this picture, they basically, so you're used to going up to a wake where it's like the casket.
Yeah.
They literally put this man in some sort of like tailgate chair where he's basically like sitting backwards,
chilling.
And they put the controller in his hand. His sunglasses are on. And you're supposed to go up and be like, peace be with you.
Go get him.
Yeah, go get him.
Derek, what game system is he playing? Do we know? Can you identify from the photo?
Damn
it like
I saw
PlayStation?
I saw this somewhere. I think it was
Atari 2600.
I think it was an Xbox. I think but it's one of the early postings I saw of it had the actual game system in there.
So what do you think of this? I mean, you're a big time sports fan. Would you want to be dressed up in your like Emmitt Smith jersey? Looking at the ESPN The Body issue?
No. I would. That's bizarre.
What about a sports themed casket? That's something that I would do. If I would, like a Mets themed or a Celtics themed coffin, I would do that.
Yeah.
How about a Rolling Stones coffin with the big tongue on it?
That would be dope.
You want that?
Yeah, with the big tongue.
Stevie, write that down. We're getting that.
I'll do it
Big
now.
tongue.
All right, if you go first, we're getting you that.
Yeah.
You want a big tongue in the casket.
Yeah. Black with the
All right, now it's
the tongue in red, but the tongue has like spikes. Like I think it's the Steel Wheels album.
Okay, you've already. Never mind. It's supposed to be simple.
Yeah, right.
This is too much already.
It's too complex. A man in Georgia is set to be executed, and, well, he's requested some seriously high-calorie food for his last meal. According to the Georgia Department of Corrections, Keith Tharp, who was sentenced to death in 1991 for murder, requested 3 spicy chicken breasts, a roast beef sandwich with sauce, a fish sandwich, tater tots, onion rings, apple pie, a vanilla milkshake, and a partridge in a pear tree.
My gosh.
Well, in Georgia, if an inmate makes no special request for his last meal, you know what they get? Well, a standard menu of chicken and rice, rutabagas, seasoned turnip greens, dry white beans, cornbread, bread pudding, and fruit punch.
That's the only
They
good
get the fruit punch that has the metal pull-off tab.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a Capri Sun. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe they have a little jug of fruit punch. Yeah, the sore throat juice. I don't know, but okay. What are we choosing, boys, for our final meal? I mean, this man obviously went to spicy chicken, roast beef. It's like half the Arby's menu this man has on his. So what are we choosing, Stevie?
I know what I'm doing. I'm doing a nice rare steak.
Rare
mashed potatoes.
Because rare's not going to bother you.
Yeah, rare mashed potatoes, corn. I mean, we're doing a nice piece of chocolate cake at the end.
Nice,
interesting. Can my parents make it?
Sure, why not?
A homemade plate of spaghetti with a piece of garlic bread with butter.
I'm going for 50 wings from Hooters.
Okay. Okay. You're allowed.
And pulled pork and
okay, hold on now.
What do you mean? Well, it's my last meal.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to eat till I explode. If I'm going to die in a chair, if I'm going to explode, who the hell is this difference?
Are you?
What do you mean?
You don't have all day. What are you trying to
There's a time limit on this? What is it, the Nathan's contest? What's the problem here?
Well, imagine that. You sit there it's like...
I'm going to go to all-you-can-eat wings at Landmark. Can I do that?
a year later, they're going to be like, all right, cuz, get this over with. You're getting gassed. You know what I mean?
A Florida man was arrested for willfully and maliciously spreading human feces across food and shelves at a family dollar store in Melbourne. According to police, Edwin Pierce entered the store where an employee observed him on the store's surveillance cameras, placing his hands down the back of his pants.
Oh, Derek.
The store
That's gross.
The store employee...
Derek's podcast.
It is now.
That's picking up steam, yeah.
Stevie's happy about that.
Yeah. Stevie's put in some extra money for the promotion campaign. The store employee called the police because she thought Pierce was hiding items in his pants. The store employee then noticed feces on the food, boxes, shelves, and floor.
Is that an item in your pants? Or do you just like the deals we have here at Family Dollar? Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne police said the suspect paid for the food he had and walked out the door, but was brought back to the store by officers to clean up the mess he made. Pierce's antics caused approximately $40 in damages.
That's like half the store.
Yeah.
$40.
Due to the shelves having to be cleaned and food having to be thrown out due to contamination with bodily fluid.
Wow.
My question is, what kind of food is at a dollar store?
Well, what do you mean? They have a food aisle there. I mean, it's like canned food and non-perishables and stuff like that. Yeah. Actually, some of the dollar stores now have like a refrigerated section.
Oh, really?
I've
not been.
Sure.
I buy Christmas wrapping paper there.
Well, I go there like once a week at least.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I did not leave or put my feces there.
I just want to make sure.
Maybe they didn't have a restroom. Maybe he really had to go.
What place do you have to be mentally to say, I'm really going to get these people and I'm going to spread my stuff all over these shelves and on your corn and on your can of white beans, and you got to be in a sick state of mind.
Corn? You had to use corn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Have you ever eaten corn? Okay, never mind.
Oh.
A man returned to his New Jersey home to find both his wife and her lover dead in the garage after the pair apparently died of carbon dioxide poisoning while having sex. Well,
what a way to go.
The 39-year-old woman, I am perplexed. What's going on here? The 39-year-old woman and her 56-year-old lover, who sources believe was her mechanic,
quote unquote,
was discovered just before 9 p.m. Monday.
This she's changing her oil.
Sources. Well, they were in the garage. Sources say the wife and the mechanic were having sex in a car in the garage when they were both killed by the poison gas. The husband came home later to discover their bodies. Law enforcement sources said they believed the wife was paying for her car work, wink, wink, by having sex with the mechanic.
So this is kind of almost tempted to throw this in the same category as the man who was arrested for having sex with the car.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, somewhat tragic, right? This is like the 2018 Romeo and Juliet here, right? Isn't it? Something like that.
The two lovers getting caught up.
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
I mean, oh boy, what an awful way to go.
I can't even imagine. Well, so in other words, the car was obviously running in the garage, and like,
are the windows down?
I guess so. I mean, how else would they get carbon monoxide poisoning?
Yeah,
I'm trying to picture how this would even happen.
It seems to be a rather difficult story to pull off because, I mean.
What have we learned from this, though?
Okay, let's. I don't know what we learned. Without going too far into the weeds.
No, that's
far,
where we go. That's where we go
please.
far.
This guy's 56 years old, right?
Yeah. What do you think?
Nunzio's garage. Yep.
How are you there that long?
And why is he there? Is he doing the repairs at the house, or is it a special delivery?
No,
is he dropping off the keys?
No, I can imagine a scenario.
You have a garage, right?
Yes, I do.
Does your mechanic come here?
No.
Customs investigators in Philadelphia announced the seizure of 108 counterfeit replica Super Bowl rings shipped from Hong Kong. U.S. Customs and Border Protection said trade enforcement officers in Philly investigated a shipment of rings from Hong Kong and, quote, noted poor craftsmanship in the Super Bowl replica rings, which included rings modeled after those given to the Philadelphia Eagles for their 2018 Super Bowl title. Okay, pipe down over there. The agency said that the rings, if sold at the $10,000 per ring rate, would have been worth a total of $1,080,000. Derek, how much did you pay for one of these replica Hong Kong Super Bowl rings?
$5,000.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Not bad. That's like half street value.
Would you get a replica ring, though? Would you get one?
Wouldn't you feel dirty?
No, you can't get it. You can't buy a replica Super Bowl ring.
Why not?
Because
your dates won't know the difference.
People are doing that now, though. People are like online buying stuff like that.
It's a collector's item.
Let me look.
Seized by a U.S. Customs agency.
Under no circumstance. If you're an Eagles fan, there is.
Have you ever bought a knockoff jersey, sports jersey?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So
people are you're basically paying for people to die.
Well, it's funny you mention that.
Not really funny.
I have a Ryan Howard jersey, a 2009 Ryan Howard jersey, and it was the year, of course, that Harry Callis died. So
was the patch in like magic marker?
No, but you can see that the Phillies logo is lower.
It's spelled F-I.
No. It's lower, but it has the.
It's a Ron Howard jersey, not a Ryan Howard.
It has
Potsy.
It has the HK patch on it, but the Phillies logo, if you notice such things, is a little bit lower on the jersey than what.
So there's no difference. You're buying counterfeit goods.
Yeah,
and you're okay with that.
I did. I probably shouldn't have admitted that on a podcast, but
well, too late.
Here they come.
Hey, you're not allowed to use that phrase.
Oh,
here they come.
Hashtag here they come.
No.
There they go.
An Illinois man was charged after allegedly exposing himself to multiple children and touching one of them with his genitals while they played at a public swimming pool. Why did I get this story?
It's a good game. It's promotes sportsmanship and play and sharing.
God, get out of here. Get out of here with that. 27-year-old Jose T. Barboza Lopez.
Oh, hi, Jose.
Oh, please.
Tag, you're it, Jose.
Oh, please. Was charged with felony counts of aggravated criminal
Catch me
sexual
if you can,
abuse.
Jose.
Oh, no.
And child sex offender in a park, according to the Kane County State's Attorney's Office. He also faces misdemeanor counts of public indecency and battery.
You'll never catch me, Jose. Come get me. I dare you to try and touch me, Jose. I'm running away so slowly.
This is where I'm going to insert Free Willy into background. Officers responded to the Wing Park Family Aquatic Center after...
Oh, we just went there.
After Barboza Lopez exposed himself to 5 children, one of whom is
just 5?
Under 13 years old,
Macaulay.
and touched one of them with his exposed genitals, according to prosecutors.
You're it.
Oh, my Lord.
Catch me. Ollie, I'll come free. Come get me.
What? Oh, my gosh.
That's disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole thing, they should throw the book at old Jose.
This reminds me of the Remember the Time video.
No.
What is that?
You've never seen the Remember the Time
No.
video? It's actually a good
It
video.
is great.
Yeah.
This is back when music videos were such a huge deal that they premiered on like Fox television before like the newest Simpsons episode.
Yes. So this was right. So when we weren't recording here this evening, we were watching old videos of Sunday Night Football introductions. That I believe,
As
correct me if I'm
everybody
wrong.
does, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
of
right.
course.
Yeah.
Who's not doing that? That was basically, that video was placed, I believe, in between the end of the Sunday games and right before Sunday Night Football. Maybe. I might be off by a little bit by that. But it was like 8:30, 9, something like that, I felt like.
After we're done the show, I want to play tag. Can we do that?
No, we're not playing tag. We're not playing
We're all
tag.
adults here. It's okay.
No, terrible.
Oh.
An Ontario man is offering an unusual set of items on eBay. A McDonald's cheeseburger and fries that spent 6 years on a shelf.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Dave Alexander posted a listing on the auction website for these 6-year-old hamburgers. 6-year-old hamburgers and fries, which he said were never eaten or even refrigerated.
Oh.
He was using the food, which was purchased in June of 2012, to test the myth about McDonald's food not decomposing. Now, in an interview with CBC Radio, Alexander says the fries are stunningly good looking. The fries look like they were purchased this morning.
How could that be? They don't sell fries in the morning.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Maybe in Canada they do.
Well, the burger itself was darkened a little bit. Now the bun is about as hard as a hockey puck, but it looks just like it's brand new cosmetically. Ooh. The once-in-a-lifetime fast food auction started at $22.91, and bids reached $62.65 with 6 days remaining.
Why do you need to own that? People have too much money in this country.
Yeah, that's wasteful spending right there. Like that's so silly.
If you have $60+ to spend on a 6-year-old McDonald's hamburger, you have too much money. You're not paying enough taxes.
Now, Derek, can we do that? Can we do that with some food here? Can we leave like that pizza out?
Although,
for 6 years?
No, I'm going to eat that pizza.
My mom would tell you I did with some of my stuff in my old place.
Well, not on purpose, though.
Not on purpose.
Probably found an old hamburger behind your bed.
She found
probably used it as a gag.
She found like spices that had expired in 2010.
Quiet! You're going to wake the neighbors.
Oh.
Here, put this McDouble in your mouth.
Oh God, no.
Lena Dunham is fat and happy, and she wants everyone to know about it. The 32-year-old actress sent out a body-positive message on Instagram, posting 2 side-by-side photos of herself, one where she looked thin and felt miserable, and another where she looks curvier but feels substantially happier. In the post, she writes of the photo from 2017, quote, "On the left, 138 pounds, complimented all day and propositioned by men on the cover of a tabloid about diets that work. Also sick in the tissue and in the head, and subsisting only on small amounts of sugar, tons of caffeine, and purse pharmacy," end quote. Dunham then went on to share how much healthier she is inside and out in the second photo, which was snapped by paparazzi on Sunday, quote, "On the right, 162 pounds, happy, joyous, and free, complimented only by people that matter for reasons that matter, subsisting on a steady flow of fun, healthy snacks and absent entrees, strong from lifting dogs and spirits," end quote. The hell is wrong with this crazy bitch?
I don't know what the hell she's talking
The
about.
hell is wrong with her? So she's fatter now and she's happier? I don't understand.
I get.
Do you understand? What is she saying?
I get.
This is a cry for attention.
It's she probably feels like I had to live up to this stereotype of
No
what
one,
body should be.
believe me, no one was looking at her.
But
no one was looking. I don't care how much no one's looking at her crazy ass.
If this came from somebody else, I'd buy it. I'd be more likely to buy it from. This is her MO. This is her gimmick.
Who was it that she was She was trying to accuse somebody of being. Was it like Odell Beckham? Was
That's correct.
She was accusing Odell Beckham of like marginalizing her or something like that.
And Odell Beckham like basically never really talked to her, so she was upset.
He basically said, "Who the hell is this bitch?"
Yeah, I mean,
Basically what he said.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, change your face first. Maybe someone will look at you.
Only people that are, what is this? Happy and joyous and free, complimented only by people that matter for reasons that matter.
What is it? Yeah.
What is it? Like, stop. Just don't. This is why Instagram does get a bad rap sometimes. Because people do this stuff. I just want to see pictures of your vacations and all that. Don't give me this fake nonsense.
Yeah. And maybe of your hiney. That's it, though.
The state of Michigan has added 11 new debilitating medical conditions to a list of conditions approved for medical marijuana treatment. The Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs announced the additions to the Michigan Medical Marijuana Act of 2008 on Monday. The 11 newly approved conditions are arthritis, autism, chronic pain, colitis, inflammatory bowel disease.
Pass me a joint in here. Oh, God. Give me a joint right now. Oh, God.
I'm not even halfway done this list.
Why does that need a joint?
Let's not act out the rest of these.
Obsessive compulsive disorder,
fun.
Parkinson's, rheumatoid arthritis, spinal cord injury.
Oh, my spinal cord. Give me a joint.
Tourette's syndrome.
Oh, that's a great idea. Give a Tourette's person a joint.
That's
because they won't yell at anything inappropriate when they're high as F.
Ulcerative colitis. The department also denied 11 conditions.
The Jews are watching me. The Jews.
Oh my God.
Do you have neighbors?
Yeah,
I
he
definitely
had
have
neighbors.
neighbors. My next door neighbors have like 6 kids in there. Oh my
good.
God.
They're not Jewish, are they?
The Steinmetz family.
Oh, jeez. The department also denied 11 conditions for the list, including anxiety, asthma, brain injury, depression, diabetes, gastric ulcer, non-severe.
Why is that better than
pain.
obsessive, the inflammatory bowel disease?
I don't understand.
That's the one I
how
want to
that's
focus on.
Organ
We didn't
What about
focus on it
organ
enough.
transplant?
That's silly. Panic attacks, schizophrenia, and social anxiety disorder, which, that should not be included.
Unbelievable. And how do we determine yay and nay on these things? These are like coin flips, really, for most of these. Let's see. Schizophrenia. Oh, tails. Sorry. No weed for you.
Anxiety, I don't know. Man, I really struggle with the anxiety and social anxiety disorder stuff. I really do, man.
Michael Jackson touched me in 1987.
Yeah.
Honey, have a joint. Calm down. It's okay.
I don't know. I don't know about all that, man. Very suspicious. The anxiety stuff is so open to interpretation.
Sure.
Who the hell
What do you
knows?
do when you're stressed?
I play video games, man. That's what I do, brother.
Quote unquote.
What do you mean, quote
It's a
unquote?
stress reliever.
I have a PlayStation 4 down there.
We know. We heard.
Fire up MLB The Show, brother. That's what we do.
Is there a bag of Doritos and a Barks root beer on your on the table next to it?
That's not a bad idea, though.
That's a great Halloween costume. How many people are going to be dressed up like that guy for Halloween this year?
my
The dead Kyrie fan.
All about it. All about it.
Too much.
What do you mean? That's a woke costume.
Yeah.
It's not a woke costume.
I love that costume. You should totally do that.
You should totally.
Oh my
Absolutely do that.
God. I will never wear.
You probably have a Kyrie jersey already.
do not.
Yeah. Knowing how you dress.
Autograph with the GE patch on it.
I have no jerseys.
Not yet. It's on its way from Hong Kong as we speak.
No, I will never wear.
Inspected by number 11.
No, I will never wear.
His Super Bowl, his counterfeit Super Bowl ring is wrapped. The Kyrie jersey is wrapping it. It's like bubble wrap.
I will never,
cushioning it.
No.
And it's in this shrimp boat from Hong Kong.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, on that note, year 3 of ICYMI, we're kicking it off with a bang. It's the Exit 50A podcast.
How do we do, boss?
I think we good. I think it was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Derek, Kaz, and Stevie will be back after this. You're listening to the Exit 50A podcast.
Subscribe to the Exit 50A podcast on iTunes and Stitcher by searching Exit 50A podcast.
Back to close out the Exit 50A podcast. Derek, Stevie, and Kaz.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. So we are in the summer months here.
Yeah.
And, a bunch of us are going on vacation. Any vacation plans? You're coming up for Atlanta?
Yes.
Kaz, anything for you?
I had a goddamn thing.
Wow. No, I guess that's a no, in case you're scoring at home.
Oh, wait a minute. I am one of the few who's going to Brother Brucey's summertime BBQ.
Yeah.
Driving up to North Jersey Shore.
Yep.
His annual barbecue.
That's
where
so far up
hopefully, yeah, it is. Hopefully there'll be some food prepared by the time we have to leave to go home.
Oh, my gosh.
Last year he did. 2 years ago, the first year he had it, it was like 5 o'clock and he just started cooking. And I had my 2-year-old with me. I was like, dude, I got a 2-hour drive ahead of me. I got to go home. Oh, I'm about to cook. Well, I've been here for 3 hours already. I haven't been offered anything, so I got to go.
Well, funny you should mention food because what I want to like to ask you guys is a recent, based on Derek's Men's Health magazine, talks about the average guy and what he's snacking on his car when he's riding up to Bruce's house. No.
Oh.
So these are the snacks, right? These are the top 5 favorite food snacks of guys when they're driving. Let's see what you guys think of these. Ready for this?
Can we try and guess some of them first?
Yeah, you can try. Now they're kind of
There's got to be nothing that these are probably all it's probably like quinoa chips and all that kind of crap.
no,
right?
these are but they're not specific. They're very general.
Really?
So they're very general.
Tortilla chips.
So chips is in there. So chips is absolutely number 1.
Oh, all right.
I had to find chips, but I found chips. Chips is number 1. That was that's 38% there.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about chocolate candies like M&Ms?
How about candy is number 4 on the
all
list.
right.
All right, number 4.
All right, Derek.
Derek,
come on,
you
help
have
out
a guess here?
How about trail mix? Like peanuts?
Kaz? Yeah.
Oh, come on. Everybody eats trail mix.
How about
No. You do have.
That's terrible.
What are you saying here?
Peanuts.
All right. You finally got there after you gassed your little.
Well, trail mix is peanuts.
No, it's
dude.
not. It's more than that.
Yeah,
Go ahead. What
exactly.
number is peanuts?
So nuts or dried fruits is number 3.
That's trail mix.
I got one. How about beef jerky?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Beef jerky is number 5.
Yeah, all right.
What I'm finding out is Kaz is average guy.
I eat a lot in the car. Look at me.
Okay. So there is one. Wait.
So we didn't get number 2 yet.
There's number 2. That's the only one left. That's out there.
I'm going to go French fries. Like fast food French fries.
Fast food. That's it.
Is that right?
That's it, number 2.
Oh,
Number 2.
great job.
Why would you go though with the freaking trail mix first?
That's what I just think about what I do.
So strange.
Right? Who eats trail mix? Like,
I eat trail mix.
I do like
and beef
trail
jerky
mix.
in
I
the
do
car
too, but
when
when I'm going to a car ride, I'm going for beef jerky or I'm going for chips.
Listen, based upon what is in his pantry, we're
Yeah.
lucky he said something as manly as trail
You're right.
mix.
You're right.
He could have said flaxseed.
He's a little softer than usual.
I gotta make some new mix with the flaxseed.
Oh, that's drink that you make is disgusting. It looks like sewage.
Oh, the blueberry thing?
Whatever it
It's
is.
fantastic.
Do you have any here?
Needs a
Can we
little
try
honey.
something now? Is there anything?
No,
you wanna try?
I just dumped. Unless you want to try the kombucha.
I beg your pardon? Kombucha later for that.
And on that note, Derek, tell them how they can find us.
You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud. We are all over the place. YouTube as well. I've not checked to see if we have been reprimanded by YouTube at any point. I know the last episode went up.
What
But,
did we were fine. We didn't do anything.
but you can find us on any podcasting outlet. By the way, rate, review, and subscribe
Thank you,
to
thank
the
you.
Exit 50A podcast. If it's great, let us know. If you think it's terrible, let us know. I'm duly excited to find out what people think when we drop the Hotep Jesus episode soon.
Oh, that is coming up and off the exit. You
Yes.
can look for that next week or in the not too distant future. As our vow, our promise to you for season 3 is to bring you more hard-hitting content, more interviews, more kind of things off the beaten path, maybe a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, and still staying with our typical potty humor.
That's it,
You'll
baby.
still hear the
It's
word
still
poop
us.
and everything else.
It's still us.
We'll pivot away from that.
There'll be no pivoting away from that. You'll be pivoting out of that phony Eagle shirt you're wearing right there.
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah,
baby.
good times.
Okay.
Well, for Kaz,
Yo.
for Derek,
Yo.
I'm Stevie. Later days, everybody.
See ya.
Subscribe to the Exit 58 podcast on iTunes and Stitcher by searching Exit 58 Podcast.